Alright, so it's 10:58 on Saturday, May 31st, 2025, and I just getting ready to start doing some Uber Eats. Getting an earlier start, definitely. Actually, it is raining a little, but there's no lightning, so I will be starting on time. I'm gonna get the app started once I get done this video, but once I get to Wawa, you know, my rest or sitting spot, I'm gonna go over like how much I made last night and how much I have left now and why I don't have, you know, what I have. But yeah, so hoping once I get it going that something might click off before I get to Wawa, but we shall see. And anything that I get, I'll just kind of update as I go, because some Saturday nights, once I start going, sometimes it's just a non-stop and I just continuously keep going most throughout the night, or you know, till I'm done, which is a good thing because the more money I make, the better. But I'm not really starting off on much gas and cigarettes, so I'm already gonna have to cash out once I, you know, and then just keep going from there. And that's why I don't really make a lot, you know, doing what I do. But anyways, I'll see you at Wawa, or if I get it ordered, then I'll just update it through there. Alright, so I know it's coming in a little blurry, but before I get into like the talking portions of the video, I just want to show you where I'm starting out with my gas gauge. So now you see why I have to pretty much try to put at least 10 in, and then just go from there. Alright, so I'm at my spot. I'm at the Wawa. Didn't really have any offers on the way here. Once I got here, I had maybe 4 or 5, but they weren't really worth taking. Plus, right now, until I can get gas in this, I have to kind of stay more local. One was in the one town where I do go, but the McDonald's is kind of far, so it just wasn't, you know, worth taking that spot. I will say there is a chilly night out tonight. It's breezy, and the temperature isn't. It feels like a fall night to me. But anyways, so yeah, I just wanted to tell you what I made officially last night, and I actually had to cash out twice. So once last night, and then once the second 2 tips went through, I cashed out today because I needed the money. Anyways, so yesterday's total, I made earnings. So yesterday, all in all, I was out for 3 hours and 25 minutes, 5 trips, and I made $48.20, which is pretty much what I thought I would make. I did get, there's some kind of like thing that they have where if you, geez, God, it's crazy, man. But anyways, so when I cashed out, actually I think I can look at where I cashed out. Last night I cashed out, I cashed out $35.09. So I don't know if that was with the, I think that's before the, no, actually that is with the $1.25 that's off. And then today I cashed out $10.61. So all in all, that equals the 48 something combined. Well, minus the 250. But the thing is that that's why I never make anything, because I have to keep cashing out every single time that I do it, and it ends up having to get where I like no, the cigarettes they wait, yeah, I did buy a pack, I think. I'm not 100% sure, but gas I haven't gotten since last night. I put 15 in before I started last night, and here I am where I'm at, where you see the gas gauge at tonight. So that's the thing is that it does do a lot of wear and tear on the car, and you know, you do spend a lot in gas, tire wise, stuff like that, and it does get to the point where sometimes you feel like it's not worth it, but right now it's my only means of income. Jesus Christ. Somebody's leaking gas. I know I'm near a gas thing, but this one car just pulled up. Now all of a sudden I smell gas like strong. I like the smell of gas, but not that strong. But anyways, so yeah, and then I just had to get all different kinds of shit, like food and stuff, or drinks and stuff like that. And it's, oh, and then toilet paper. Somebody goes through, I bought a 4-pack yesterday and it's gone. One went upstairs where me and my daughter's bathroom is. The other 3 were downstairs and they're gone since yesterday. So it is what it is. Again, I'm gonna try not to talk about that kind of, that stuff on here in these kind of videos. They're gonna have their own videos. But it does, the situation does suck. But again, it is what it is, and I can only do what I can do with what I got. Now I do go to the bank on Monday to get the food money, and then 100 goes to my mom for taxes or whatever. That's the only time that I really can try to stay ahead with the money. But again, this is, unless you're starting out with a good amount, for some reason unless it's just me, I feel like I can't get ahead. I always feel like I'm always cashing out and still struggling. So anyways, but yeah, I did just get one of those for like $4. If it gets like slower tonight, I might try to lower my price maybe to 5 or 6. Won't go much to 5, but sometimes that gets me started though. The one night, right now it's just to get, that money to get the gas and the cigarettes. More so gas right now. I think it's 1 and 2 halves in there, so basically 2 cigarettes, which I'm gonna smoke 1 of the halves now. I should just smoke the one full one and only smoke half, although this guy's, I guess it's his car because it didn't smell until he came up. Oh, what up? 5 Papa John pizza. I'm not taking it. Like I said, I try to steer away from pizza places because I don't have like the bags that you can pop the the boxes in. So I kind of steer away from them because I don't want to deliver the pizza and then all of a sudden it, cheese is all over or whatever, when they open it up. So, Jesus Christ, I'm about to put my windows up and move my car. That shit's it stinks, man. But maybe it ain't the car. Hope it ain't a gas leak, with the pumps. But it didn't smell until that car got here. I had another video I'm going to do at some point on the homeless, because while I'm here, and it's sad because you see everything is so damn expensive that you can't. It's like people can't afford places anymore, and I see so many people sleeping in their cars while they're here, and I mean that could be us one day. You never know. But it's just, it's kind of sad when you just see the people, and it's always, the same people, and it's just, you just want to be able to help, but I gotta get doesn't mean I can't help in some ways, but at the same time, I gotta get kind of my own shit straightened out before, I can, I don't know, that's, like I said, that's a whole nother video. I have so much planned for these videos, but it's a matter of just not procrastinating and just whatever's in my mind, just manifesting it into action, and just get it to where, again, I can start trying to make a difference in somebody else's life, as well as maybe I'll be able to see things a lot clearer in my own life. But anyways, with that, I'm going to cut it off because I think I might move my car, man. I don't know if it's his car but like I said, I like the smell of pumping gas, but this shit, I don't know. But anyways, I will let you know when I get my first order, or I might just cut back in. I don't know for sure yet, but one way or another, I will be back. Alright, so an order just came through from Taco Bell, which is right down the street, maybe 5 minutes. It's a total of, I think it's a little over $10, but it's a good start. I think they said the ride is about 20 minutes. I have an idea where the area is, so that's definitely a good thing. So that gets me $10. And I meant to mention earlier, I do have, I think, like $2 left on my card, so that's a start. So right there, that's cigarettes. But gas is first. See you in a few. The darkness of this road I freaking love. I came down it the other night and it's really cool. You turn your lights off, it's like that's actually awesome, man. Then once you get up here, obviously the street lights start coming in. Alright, so we're back at Wawa. As of right now, I have 518. So the rest of it, if I said it was over 10, that means it'll be about 4 something in the tip. So again, they have about an hour to, I think it's an hour after the drop off to increase or decrease. So generally it will average out to about the 10:07 or whatever it was. There's one for, no, it's not that far, but it's a double, 35 minutes. Ain't taking it. So, total of that trip was, let's see, 518. A lot of funky sounds tonight out here. Looks like 18 minutes and 42 seconds, so not bad. It was 4.92 miles. So off to a decent start. Starting out over 10. So yeah, it says the net fare is 518, and actually I've been online for a total of right now of 49 minutes 12 seconds. So which yeah, guess that would be about right. And actually it might be a little off because I think I went on at 11 o'clock because I did the one video on the way, and then I went on when I think I signed on, it was like 11. Here we go, 8. 2 pension. You know what? I'm gonna take it. It's $8.54. That ain't far. 5 minutes to Wawa. It's Wawa to that's not bad. $8 and what was it say? 54 cents. Definitely gonna do that. Order guys drinks. Wawa's. I gotta make sure they give me the drinks. So we going to head to Wawa, and then another Wawa, and then you would think they picked the closest, but that's how they do it. Hey, so ever since that one Wawa delivery, I'm on my, I want to say 6th, so I've had 4 since then. So I've been kind of all over the place, but I will give a rundown. Right now I'm at Burger King. There's a long arse line. So this is my 2nd stop at Burger King. So yeah, I mean, I did cash out at $26 and some odd cents, and was able to get gas, get cigarettes, and so here I am at Wawa or Burger King. It's currently 2 o'clock in the morning, and I'm tired, but I don't know. I feel like I may go past 3 o'clock today. I would have to probably relocate, but right now I'm doing pretty solid. As far as I know, Burger King, or not Burger King, Taco Bell, and what is it? McDonald's. I did have the one Taco Bell order. I think I've been all over so much that it confuses my mind. So, like I said, I'll give a complete rundown afterwards. They've all been pretty much like 6, 7. I think there might have been one $8 order in there on the new ones. So here I sit at Burger King. Do a quick has to drive through where you're talking to the thing right there, so kind of a little bit away. 1, 2, 3, probably about the 5th or 6th car in line. So anyways, I just moved up, but after you get there, you still got a long wait till you get to the window where you pick up. So anyways, yeah, we'll cut it off there. And this is how I like it, though. It's constant. What the hell? 3 cars ahead of me start backing up. I've seen people last couple of nights be doing all kinds of crazy stuff on the roads. But this is how I like it. Yeah, I'm tired, but I'm constantly like moving. And Saturdays are definitely a lot more like that than Fridays. Fridays can be good, but it varies. So this other car got their backup lights on. I hope they ain't in an accident in front of me. Like they go forward and think that they're in forward or drive and end up backing up and back into the car ahead of me. Because the one ahead of 3 cars ahead was the ones that were gonna back up, and now the other one still has their backup lights on. Don't know, but anyways, I'm gonna cut it off. Damn, this thing's going off again. Maybe it's another Burger King. No, I'm not going to Feasterville. I mean, I'm heading that direction, but it says it's 22 minutes, but that's a good distance. So I'm just gonna keep it. I mean, I'm heading towards that way, but not that far. I guess if I was to do that, I would probably hover around in that area and just take the, when they went forward. So anyway, that's why I want to get something to connect on there. But first, I got to get a portable charger for when I set up the camera in the woods. Then the next thing would be, something for in here, so that way I could, keep it going, and you can come along more for the ride, as well as these parts. But these parts would definitely be different. But again, it would have to be for the iPad, because as you can hear, I'm at the drive-through and the thing is still going off. Please turn left. Please turn left. I have to say that these things, the way they pronounce some of the roads, it's hilarious. Like, I know, not doing this, but when I've gone down to the city and I have to go down, I go to back roads because I don't drive highways. And the one road is called Tacony, but she calls it Tacony. So I start arguing with the bitch. I'm like, I wasn't arguing, but I mean, obviously she's not talking back, but she calls it Tacony instead of Tacony. But Tacony's a part of the city in Philly, and it's in the northeast. But yeah, so yeah, tonight will definitely be less talking, but more money, hopefully. It adds up as you go, or as I go. But anyways, I'm going to cut it off there. Somebody's coming in behind me now. But anyways, yeah, so once I get downtime, I'll still be waiting on tip processing, but at least give you how many trips I've done and everything. Can't check when it's in this when it's in pickup mode and delivery mode. But anyways, I'll cut it off there, and I will see you in the next clip. She's still saying it. Turn left and then turn left. Alright, so I will cut it off there, and I will see you in the next clip. So I'm just coming back from Philly, and there's one of my other, I'm about to head to McDonald's in Ben Salem, but there's one of my other sitting spots that's Planet Fitness and all that area. Alright, so I'm currently at McDonald's, near where I just showed you the My other, when I come to this town, Bensalem, it's where I end up kind of sitting and waiting. I was on my way back from Philly, picked up a $12 order, and then this one just went through for $12, and it's up towards where I live. So this definitely is going to be my last pickup because I'm at 25% on my phone. So, but when I went to the last place to take the order down to Philly, they gave me they hooked me up with some fries, man. I mean, a lot of fries. I still got some left, but I just hope that shit when I go to bed ain't weighing in my stomach. But yeah, so definitely the amount of for the delivery seems to go up around 3. So I kind of wish I had more time, but yeah, I don't want this to die on me. So but anyways, yeah, I'm gonna get this. There's kind of a line, so I figure bust out a talking video or talking part. But anyways, I don't know whose car that is. They're rattling. So anyways, yeah. So this is gonna take me almost back towards where I live. So I'll see you in the next clip, which will probably be a wrap up portion of it. So I will see you in the next clip. Alright, so I'm home. Killed some time before I came home. I did shut the app off, but I figured might as well get it in now. I was debating whether to stay up. It's currently 7:09 in the morning. Was debating whether to stay up all day and just crash early tonight because I won't be going out tonight, most likely. But I get the birds singing in the background and whatnot. But what I am going to do is after I wrap this up, I'm going to upload, make the video real quick and then upload it and then just lay down and hopefully I can fall asleep because my neck is stiff and everything. But I want to tackle this before I do go to sleep. So I'm just going to kind of go over it real quick. I did cash out before the final tip went through, so I have I think it's 3 something sitting on there, but I'll get that off there at some point. So as of now, well, actually everything's finalized. I ended up making $66.92. I completed 8 trips, got 8 points. The point system, usually you get 3 points if you do it around dinner time, like the meal times. Dinner time's definitely the best because before when I did it last year, I was able to bump my way up to whatever the highest is. I don't know if it's gold. I don't think it's gold. I think it's something else. But doing it overnight, you get 1 point for each delivery. So I'm not really concerned about all the bonuses and stuff like that, except when they offer you $3 for completing so many trips or something like that. Or I don't understand a lot of it. I just basically go to and do what I gotta do. But I'm just gonna go over what each one was. Make sure I send a thanks for the last tip. Yes, I did. I didn't complete any of the trip quests, so I got $0 on that. So anyways, I was wrong on the last 2. I thought they were $12, but they were $10. Like I said, my mind, because my ADD, I guess, and with everything else that's going on, gets kind of confused very, very easily. Which is kind of why I'm doing these videos on here. Gonna keep all of my non-nature stuff based on this one channel, and then all my nature stuff on my other channel. But anyways, where did it start? Shit, I gotta watch that because it goes. All right, so as you know, the first trip was first trip was Taco Bell. That was might as well just click on them. just hope it brings me right back to it. Um, Took me 18 minutes and 42 seconds. The total was 10:07, and I traveled 4.92 miles. So I mean, a lot. Sometimes that some of that's like waiting, just to, cause as soon as I hit it, and even like after I hit it, and I clicked on the video, do a video, it starts running at that moment. So, but it's not bad. I think the time frame estimated was 20 minutes. Um, yeah, he agrees too. So then the next trip was the Wawa one. That was I got 8:54 for it. 22 minutes and 39 seconds, and it was a total of 6.74 miles, which also clicked off the I sent that video clip to my daughter when I clipped off the lights when I was driving, but figured what the hell. Afterwards, I started getting a little kind of chuckling because I'm thinking to myself, if there was a car in the distance behind me, and all of a sudden they see a car ahead of them, and then all of a sudden it just goes black. I mean, like, what the heck? But yeah. So I don't know. I just got a little chuckle after that. I'm thinking, I actually looked in the mirror to see if anybody was behind me and be like, the hell happened to that car? And it comes right back on. But yeah, so I don't know. I don't do that all the time. It's just, I don't know. Just, I like driving on like dark roads like that, where all it's showing is your headlights and everything. That's why I like, driving up to the mountains and whatnot. The squirrel taking off running. Anyways, so that was the second trip. And then the third trip was Taco Bell, but it was a different Taco Bell. It was the Taco Bell closer to me. And that one I got a total of $7.07. And actually, when I clicked on it, I thought it was the one that I normally go to because that's the closer one. And again, I don't like understand how they set up the routes, but yeah, after I clicked on it, I'm like looking at the direction. I'm like, why is it telling me to go this way? But either way, I made $7.07. Took me a total of 24 minutes, 41 seconds, and it was a total of 10 miles, 10.56 miles. So I mean that was the third trip, and again, I still would have taken it because I was pretty much taking anything 6 and over today. Luckily, most of it was 7 and up. The next one was for $7.04. It was Burger King. Took me 21 minutes, 29 seconds, and a total of 7.07 miles. So that was the first of 2 trips. I was talking to the one girl there, and she's pretty cute, man. I don't mind going to that, to burger. I don't mind going to any of them, really. There's the ones that I do mind going to, I pretty much cut out, like Wendy's. I've had issues every time I've gone there. They've sent me, deliveries, get there, they're closed. And it's all of them. And then I've talked about it in the last video with the, deliveries and all, that the one McDonald's is supposed to be a 24-hour McDonald's, and every time I've gone up there, there's been an issue. Not every time, but let's say 3 of the last 4 or something like that. So it gets to the point where you start kind of weaning out the ones that you don't want to go to, and just, it is what it is. And it just sucks because you could get a couple good ones that, you're hesitant to take it because you don't know if it's gonna, if you're gonna have an issue or not. So anyways, I don't know what number that was, 3 or 4. So that was the Burger King. Then the next one was a Wawa near me. It's actually right near the Taco Bell that I went to the second time. So that one I made $7.38, and it was a total time of 16 minutes, 51 seconds, and a total of 5.83 miles. So that one was pretty close. Actually, it was the section right across from me. So that one, but it was a long distance to get, from where I was at. Um, so yeah, but so that one was pretty standard. Then the next one was back to Burger King. The first time the girl, I saw her in there, but she didn't wait on me. And I'm not, given with my lifestyle right now, I'm not looking for a relationship, but you know, it's cute and cool to talk to. And but anyways, this was the time she told me that I would probably be back because a lot because they were getting orders all night. But this was the one that ended up sending me to Ben Salem, and then after that, I went to Philly. Um, so I never made it back to Burger King's. But anyways, it was 6 point. This was the one where I was waiting a long time. This was when I was doing the video on there, and I made $6.69, a total of 44 minutes and 51 seconds, and it was only in 8.02 miles. So, yeah, a lot of that was spent staying in the line. And again, that, I mean, it reflects off your money because, the quicker you can do them, but I'll still do it overnights, obviously, for reasons I said before. But damn, the sun is kind of. Oh, and I just turned that off. See if I can move it a little bit closer. Hey. So, anyways, I'll take the chances of the long waits in the drive-throughs than um, dealing with all the traffic. Squirrel, get out of the road. Hey, get out the road. I hate seeing that. So, anyways, then this was the one that was going to lead me to going to Philly. I want to get this done as quick as possible because the sun is creeping in again. But it's nice to see the sun. Like I said in my yard video, we've been getting a lot of rain lately. All right, so this one is the one. It's called Nanu Hot Chicken, and they were the ones that hooked me up with all the fries, man. I was like guzzling them. Then it actually saved me from eating junk food tonight because I wasn't sure what I was gonna get, and they hooked me up with a whole like thing filled with them, and then a couple pieces of chicken. But I don't eat chicken. I don't eat meat much because I'm slowly creating or going into vegetarian. I could never do the other vegan because everything I drink involves dairy or I love eggs, love cheese. But anyways, so this one, and it's weird. This one was longer, but it was a shorter wait when I went there. But anyways, I made $10.08. This was the one I thought was 12, and then but I ended up making $10.08, which ain't bad. Total time was 39 minutes, 11 seconds, and a total distance of 11.47 miles. This one was hard to find because it was a, like a workplace, and a lot of times when you go into Philly, a lot of the stuff is so close together, and I noticed that the GPS can be more inaccurate in the city because the streets are so close together and everything, so it makes it. But anyways, I was in the right area, but I was just two small turns. I went in before I was supposed to. So the dude came out. He was cool, and he got his food. And on the way back, I started trying the salsa that they gave me. I don't know what it was. It almost tasted like Russian dressing or Thousand Island dressing, but I don't know what it was. But it was pretty good. But they gave me one little tub, but they asked me if I wanted, and I said nah. But so they gave me one just to sample and see if I liked it. It's pretty good. But usually when I get orders from there, they're pretty. That's only the second time, but I've gotten them before, but I never knew where the place was, and then when I found out where it was, it, I'll go there a lot more. Um, so, anyways, I think that was next to the last one. Yep. So the last one was McDonald's, which is where I did another video, and that's where I said that that was going to be my last one that I'm going to do, and that's the one that brought me back near home. And anyways, I made $10.05 on that one, and 26 minutes and 37 seconds it took to do it, and it was a total of 8.61 miles. I really need to get glasses. I'm supposed to wear them. I actually got got tested. I'm actually farsighted, which so I can see things from a distance. So like I have to, but when things are like when I'm looking at when the dark screen's on there, it's hard for me to see it. I don't know why. Just like when I'm driving at night, it's hard to see the lines, especially when it rains. But yeah, so it was a total of 8.61 miles, and that pretty much wrapped it up. So again, my total was for the day was $66.92, and what's left on there, which I might just let it go through, and just let them pay me, because then they don't charge you $1.25. But yeah, everything's lighting up for it. It's been a while since I've seen this on daytime. What was I saying? I don't remember. But that's the thing. Brain farts. I'll see something, then I distract myself, and I completely forget. But yeah. Yeah. So it's got $3.50 on there. So I mean that's pretty much. And then when I cashed out both times today, the first time was $25.47. So I was able to get the gas and the cigarettes. I put 10 in for gas, which is going down already. And I got the cigarettes, and then I think it was like, I don't know how much I had left over. Then I cashed out $35.46 roughly. It's just my eyes ain't. But in that range, it was definitely $35 and, like I said, 45 cents, I think. But yeah, so it sucks having to cash out the way that I have to cash out. But like I said, I got $3.50 left on the Uber app. So like I said, it does suck doing the way I have to do it, but it is what it is. And I know I say that a lot, but that's just my mentality now. It's just you get so disgusted with shit that you just like, it is what it is. You don't have to like it, but you actually can hate it, but it is what it is. So anyways, I'm going to cut it off there because I'm going to smoke one more cigarette. I'm going to use this stuff because I'm still having teeth problems. I'm supposed to get root canal on 2 teeth down here, and it's been going on for, I think, about 3 months now. But this stuff actually works. Peroxyl, as soon as it starts like bothering me, it's just like it takes the pain away. And because of that, I haven't had to take Motrin or Tylenol. Knock on, And so every time it starts hurting, I just do that, and I go to, it goes away. Sometimes I may have to do it 2-3 times, like, to see, but that depends on how bad it's hurting. But anyways, not sure what I'm going to do today. I would like to do some yard work. I also want to set my camera up at some point. I got to get a charger. Like I said in one video, probably the earliest I can do that will be tomorrow, Monday. But also I want to give my daughter her birthday present, $50. So gotta figure it out. But like I said, I gotta go to the bank tomorrow and take the food money out. But again, it is what it is. Anyways, I'm gonna cut it off there, and I'm gonna start making it. Take that, smoke, and go lay down in hopes that I can fall asleep, even though she'll probably wake me up around 12, and it's now 7:27. So with that, I will cut it off, and I will see you all in the next video.